I first noticed symptoms when I was about 52. I noticed that I had edema in my legs, and that actually spread throughout my entire body. So I would have edema in my eyes, and at the worst point, I had gained about 10 kilograms in body weight just from the edema alone. And when I went to the doctor, he told me that I had bad veins and that I should just wear compression socks and not get fat. I went to the nephrologist because the edema had gotten so bad that it was very, very uncomfortable for me. And I had the foamy urine and I had the bloody urine. And he immediately recognized that I had nephrotic syndrome and that I would need to go in for a biopsy. The biopsy results came in about 4 or 5 days after that. It was very clear. There was no question that I had C3G. I was in shock and also a little bit in a state of disbelief that I would get this very rare exotic disease. Then I was actually put on a very traditional therapy plan with things like immunosuppressants, steroids, blood pressure medication. In all total, I think I had about 16 different pills every day. The disease, I think I could say safely affected my life in every way. It affected not only me in my daily life, but also my family and my children. I have 3 children, and I think that they, in a way, had to grow up very quickly, especially my youngest. This really made me very, very sad because I couldn't be there for her the way that I would like to be as a mother. But I just couldn't function in a normal way. I couldn't walk down the street without getting tired. I would have episodes where all of a sudden I couldn't see anything. I would have to stop and try and hold on to the wall or something until that passed. I started feeling hopeful when I was physically feeling better. And that was when I was in a clinical trial. I could see from my lab results that I was getting better. I ran the New York City Marathon in November, and that was 11 months after I was diagnosed and 5 months after I started on this clinical trial. Last year, I started looking for a job because I felt very stable and I felt like I could actually handle being at work again. I would describe myself as somebody who has a disease that is under control, and I feel like I can make plans for the future, and I feel like I can see myself in the future as a grandmother, and I can see my kids getting married, and it's much more hopeful now.